Welcome to Munro TV. I'm Annemarie and this is Christine, and today we will tell you about the Road Accident Fund Transitional Provisions Act.
The Transitional Provisions Act was introduced to address the Constitutional Court judgment in the Munro and others versus Minister of Transport case. In claims prior to this ruling, any passengers involved in a single motor vehicle accident where the driver was 100% at fault could only claim up to a total of $25,000 from the Road Accident Fund and had to proceed against the driver for the rest.
A commentary on this judgment expressed that in this matter it was established that the majority of the victims affected by the £25,000 cap were people using public transport, and hence it was seen as discrimination against them. This was seen as unconstitutional by the Constitutional Court, and thus the Transitional Provisions Act was introduced.
The Transitional Provisions Act came into effect in February 2013. Initially, passengers who were in single motor vehicle accidents had a choice to opt to fall under the Transitional Provisions Act, allowing them to be subject to the Amendment Act cap instead of the more stringent $25,000 total loss of income and medical costs.
The Amendment Act cap is £160,000 per year for the loss of income up until August 2008, whereafter it is adjusted for inflation every quarter. If you would like a more detailed explanation on the Road Accident Fund Amendment Act cap, please see our video on this topic, which is linked in the description below.
Since February 2014, all claims for passengers in a single motor vehicle accident are subject to the Amendment Act cap, regardless of whether the accident occurred before or after August 2008. This was because hardly anybody would opt for the more stringent £25,000.
It should be noted, if a claim was finalized prior to the Transitional Provisions Act inception and the claimant had received their payout, they unfortunately cannot claim retrospectively. In this example of a single motor vehicle accident, there is a driver named Jack, a passenger named Jill, and a pedestrian named Susie. Jack and Jill were enjoying a relaxed Sunday drive when Jack got distracted by the beautiful weather. Suddenly, Jill exclaimed, "Stop!" Jack had unfortunately not seen Susie crossing the road in time and had accidentally knocked her over. Jack will not be able to claim, as he was 100% responsible for the accident. It is important to note that the Transitional Act is relevant to the date of calculation, and the RAF Amendment Act is relevant to the date of accident. Let's say this accident occurred before August 2008, and it was calculated before February 2013. Jill's claim will be subject to the £25,000 cap. Susie's claim will be unlimited. If the accident occurred after August 2008, Jill's claim will still be subject to the £25,000 cap. Susie's claim will be subject to the RAF Amendment Act cap of £160,000 per year. Let's say the accident occurred before August 2008 and we are currently calculating the claim. Jill's claim will be subject to the RAF Amendment Act cap. Susie's claim will be unlimited. If this accident occurred after August 2008, Jill's claim will be subject to the RAF Amendment Act cap, and Susie's claim will also be subject to the RAF Amendment Act cap.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you'd like any further information, please have a look at our other videos or feel free to contact us.